Hello everybody, my name is BearCozy and today we're playing some Awaken Chaos Era. In the last video, we actually made it to Mythic together. I'm so happy that I was able to get it on camera with all you so you can follow along, and it was super exciting to actually push through. Now, if we look at the adventure, let's zoom out real quick and take a look at the map. We've made it all the way through Chapter 7, 8, 9, and 10. Chapter 10 was actually pretty hard. I remember I actually got stuck a few times on 10.6, which was the boss. I got stuck on 9.6, and for that I had to use my friend's heroes, which are support heroes. If you did not know, you can actually use a friend's support hero to help you progress if you get stuck. So the more friends you have, the better. So that was really cool. I'm super excited. I was able to capture it on camera. I did some editing to make sure that the footage fit, edited it for time so it's not too long, and that was really cool. I don't know about you, but for me, the fun is in the progression, and I really enjoy filming this play along, and I enjoy watching them as well for some of the games that I really care about. So what's the plan for today? Well, today we're going to continue our journey through Mythic. We actually unlocked Mythic difficulty, which is absolutely phenomenal. I have not done any progress yet, and I wanted to do it together. So if you're playing along, let's do this together, and we'll get some goodies. So first things first, before we get into it, let's claim all our rewards. Let's go to the rookie challenge, and I've actually done some major work. I've cleared floor 50 of normal void tower, which is awesome. I have synthesized hero left. I'll be working on that sometime in the near future. And I have a few more here for day 7. I already obtained Mila, which looks absolutely amazing. Next, we're going to come over here to the hero development. So I'm going to go ahead and claim Quick Haul. I've done some farming in No Man's Land, which was really cool. Oh, 3 pumpkins. We get 3 4-star pumpkins just for upgrading 3 heroes to level 50. That is going to be amazing. That'll help us progress so much. In the last video and sometime off camera, I actually went ahead and maxed out all of Zatlux's abilities, which is helping us a lot. He's still level 50 and I'm still working on him, but as you can see, I did some farming and all his abilities are now maxed out. So the only thing that I have left is Nathalia, who I'm still working towards. I don't have enough gems. The water stage is not open today, but it will be open later tonight. For me, the reset, I believe, is at 11 p.m., so I will most likely be working on it tomorrow. And let's get right into it. Mythic, here we come. Now, this is super excited. We're starting on Mythic all over again. You can see the enemies are level 50. I'm not sure how far we're going to be able to progress. We do have 160. The rest are level 50s. I'm really hoping this goes well. I'm looking forward to some much needed gear. All of my heroes need better gear because their gear is kind of subpar. But we've managed to make it this far. It's been really cool to record. I hope you're enjoying following along. Let's get right into it. Mythic 1-1 should be a lot easier than Hard Chapter 10. So we're going to go on auto. Let's see if Zatlux can come in and see if he can do some work for us. He is weak to fire, so I'm not expecting a whole lot there, but Nathalia should have no problem cleaning those up, as she is 60 and they are still 50. So that is good news. There she goes with her ultimate. Hopefully she can just clean this right up and we can move right along. Now, as you're progressing through, keep an eye on the elemental advantage. Red heroes are strong over wood heroes, wood is strong over water, and water is strong over red, which is fire. And of course, light is strong over dark, and vice versa. So keep an eye on the elemental advantage. That will give you a 50% increased attack, which will help you progress. And that's something I really enjoy about this game. The elemental advantage is really nice. And this game actually scratches that itch that World of Warcraft left. So this is actually kind of cool. It doesn't play the same as World of Warcraft, but since I play Raid, this does scratch that itch for me since the graphics are very similar, and I'm really enjoying Awaken. Let's see if she can clean them all up, and we got 2 out of 2 down, which is pretty good. Connor coming in with the buffs. Next, we should have Brand. He's going in with that passive there with the counterattack. And Zatlux cleans one of them up. One left. We should have no issues here. So this is going to be Wave 3 of Chapter 1, Stage 1. There goes that. I'm looking forward to some of the rewards. Let's see what we get. Okay, so we actually got a bunch of jelly. We got a nice level 4 glyph, which is really, really good. We got some level 4-star boots. I gotta be honest, I was hoping for some 5-star stuff, but that might be coming in the future. So let's continue progressing. You again? All right, you again. We're starting this up. We're just gonna go right on auto, burn off some of the energy that we have. Chapter 1, Stage 2, you again. Let's go. Connor going in with the major buffs. The enemies are all fire. I'm not really too happy about that since Zatlux is weak to fire, but Nathalia is strong since she is water, so she should be doing some good damage. And Zatlux actually comes in and almost cleans them all up. His crit is not 100%, so he must have missed 1 or 2 attacks. So as soon as his crit goes to 100%, he will be much, much stronger. So this is actually going really well. I'm really happy with this. Zatlux is amazing. Recently, I made a short on how to get Zatlux. Now, I got really lucky and I pulled him from shards, which was phenomenal. I was super, super happy to get him. But if you are not as lucky as me, you can check that short out. He is in the Hero Covenant. All you do is complete those quests and you can claim him. So as I'm progressing through the game, I'm actually progressing through those quests as well to get a secondary copy of Zatlux so I can ascend this one and make him stronger. And that is another feature of the game that I really enjoy. Duplicates are not wasted. You can actually use them to ascend your main heroes and make your main hero stronger. So that is really, really good. Going into 1-3, the enemies are starting to gain a level and they're starting to be a little bit tougher and more challenging, but we should have no problem progressing through. Zatlux going in with the ultimate. Let's see what he can do. Down goes the first one, down goes the second one, third one, and the last one is almost down. So he cleaned up 3 by himself, which has been really cool. Right now, Connor and Brand are actually overlapping each other's buffs. That's really not ideal. But Brand is not strong enough to keep us alive all by himself because his shields are not very strong, very good. So he does need a lot more HP since his shields are based on his HP. So I'm going to be working on him. But I think my primary right now is to get Zatlux to level 60, which I've been working on. And as you've seen earlier, we got a few level 4-star pumpkins. So that'll help a lot. On Chapter 3, Stage 3, Nathalia going in with her AoE there. Doing okay. Connor coming in with the buffs. Brand's going in with that trait. Doesn't really do a whole lot of damage. He is a support champ, so I wouldn't expect him to do much damage just yet. I'm sure he will scale later with better gear. And as he gets stronger and provides us a bigger shield for survivability, we can actually work on rotating Connor out and rotating somebody else in. Okay, we got a 5-star sword. The secondary attack is 5% attack, which is really, really nice. It is an attack percentage and not flat, so that is actually a pretty good weapon to roll. Chapter 1 is Stage 4. Let's do the Strange Egg. Let's see if we can clear the boss. We are pushing it a little bit, but you can see how well you can do with a well-rounded team. This team has been working out really, really well for me, and I'm really enjoying the progress I've made. Now, in some of the other videos, I did use William as I pulled William early. Zatlux and William were actually in my first 10 pull, so that was really exciting. I was really happy to get him. But Brand seems to do a counterattack and an attack down on his counter, and that is much needed as the enemies get stronger, so I took William out for the time being. So Wave 2 goes down. Let's see how we do on the final boss here. Let's see if we can maybe target some of these ads, and hopefully we can kill them first. I don't know if Zatlux is going to be able to clean any of them up. They don't have defense down on them, and he is weak to fire, so she's doing well. She does need new gear, so I'm hoping that by the end of this stage, or by the end of this chapter, we'll have some new gear that we can actually equip. Okay, the boss is down to 1%. We're actually making some good progress. So going into Chapter 1, Stage 5, we're going to see how they progress. And I'm actually really happy we unlocked Mythic mode because now we can actually farm better scrolls and we can farm better gear so our heroes can continue to get stronger. If you're feeling yourself stuck anywhere in the common campaign or the hard campaign, feel free to add me as a friend. Use my support hero, who is Nathalia. Nathalia does need buffs, so keep that in mind. You can pair her with Connor or William or the Ice Wolf, who actually gives counterattacks, and you can use her to help you progress. So feel free to add me as a friend. I am always looking for more friends. Here we go. Nathalia going in. Ultimate. She did a lot of damage there. Down he goes. Wave 3 out of 3. Should be no problem, hopefully. We want to get a kill on somebody to reset his ultimate. Oh man, that is close. All right, we got 2 out of the 4. So that was good. Connor actually did some good work there. He doesn't do much damage, but that was clutch to get one of the enemies down. That was cool. We got 2 left. Nathalia's going to clean them right up, kill them off. We're going to get our rewards, and we're going to continue. As you can see, the account is climbing. I'm almost level 24, so that is really cool. There's our first rewards, first clear. There's our 5-star boots. They are speed boots in a warrior set. That's actually not too bad. Unfortunately, they don't have secondary stats, but it is a 5-star boot with speed, and speed is actually not bad to have. If you're finding your team going after the enemy team, try boosting your team's speed so they can go first and do that much needed damage, so they're not taking as much damage in the process. All right, Chapter 1, Stage 6, Chance Meeting. Our team is going to do their thing, put up their buffs. Bran, unfortunately, overlaps the buffs that Connor provides, but he does provide defense up, which is really, really nice. We currently do not own a defense-based champ, but you can see Zatlux doing major work here. So I am very, very happy with Zatlux. I would recommend to work on your covenants. If you have not, go ahead and unlock Connor and start working on some of the other ones. My recommendation would be to work on Zatlux as your secondary. That is going to take you a couple of weeks, depending on how much you play. You do have to grind some arena as well as accomplish a few other things, but he will be worth it in the end. And if you end up pulling him at any point, you can use your duplicate as an ascension, so that is not a waste. We should be okay. We got plenty of buffs. We got plenty of heals. We do need to continue progressing to get some better gear, so that should help. Progressing through Mythic should help. Very nice. We get another 5-star boot. This one also has speed on it. It has a flat defense, so that's actually not... The defense is not great because it is a warrior set. It provides attack, so what we're looking for on a secondary stat is primarily attack, but since it's a 5-star boot with speed, in a warrior set we'll take it because, as you've noticed, Zatlux is actually going a little bit after some of the enemies. So giving him some speed boots, especially in a warrior set, will be very, very good for him so he can start going first. We've just cleared 1-6 and we're moving on to 1-7. At the end of 1-6, one of our rewards was 5-star speed boots in a warrior set, which is really, really good. Now, if you notice, the problem we're having right now is Zatlux actually goes after Bran, Mountain King, which is actually not ideal because Bran puts up buffs and Zatlux takes his turn and actually takes those buffs off. So what would be better if Zatlux actually went after Bran put up his buffs so he doesn't take the buffs off himself so quickly, and then he would still have 1 turn left of buffs going into the next wave. So what we're going to do is, once we finish progressing through this chapter, we're going to go ahead and level up those speed boots and see if we can put them on Zatlux and get him a little bit faster so he can go before Bran and not take those buffs off himself. There goes Bran, and Zatlux is going to go right behind him. And actually, after his turn, he does strip 1 turn of Bran's buffs off himself. So we're going to try to improve him. Maybe have him go right after Connor and before Bran. Connor does put up an attack buff as well as a shield, so the attack buff will help Zatlux. And then as he takes his turn, Brand is going to go ahead and put up that much needed defense for survivability. So if the enemy team does get cut in, or if they do cut in between my team, then we will be a lot tankier. The boss is almost down, which we're making really good progress, and that is very, very cool. I'm looking forward to seeing what the rewards are for this stage. Got a nice 4-star warrior ring. And quite honestly, at this point, I am just primarily looking for 5-star and 6-star gear. So the warrior ring has precision on it, which is actually pretty good. Health, we don't really want unless it goes on Brand. But this actually may not be bad for Connor, since Connor's shields are based off of his attack, and he does need health to survive. At this point of the game, I am being very picky with the gear that I roll and I level, and I'm primarily looking for 5 and 6-star gear. Some of the 4-star gear is still okay if we really need it, since we don't have a lot to pick from. I am primarily looking for 5 and 6-star gear and trying to get the most benefit out of that and trying to be the most efficient with it. So going into Chapter 1, Stage 8, we're actually doing pretty good. We haven't done too much with our heroes. We have 1 6-star, and we have 3 5-stars. Zatlux has his skills upgraded all the way up. Nathalia is almost there. She's about 80% there. And I believe Connor also has his skills upgraded all the way up. All right. Zatlux actually gets deflected a lot there. Wow. That was a couple of deflects back to back. So that's not really good. Brand coming in with the counterattack. Does not land the attack down. Nathalia does some damage. This is looking okay, but I'm not liking that they're all still up. So I think what we're going to do, let's go ahead and target the ad that is almost dead. Zatlux gets deflected again. Wow, so we are getting no value from him whatsoever. See if we can clean up some of the ads. Let's go ahead and kill this one second. Hopefully that one will die. And let's clean up the last one, and then we'll just work on Desmond. That ad all the way in the back is healing him, so that's not really good. He needs to die. Let's finish him off, and he looks like he's got like 1 HP left. There he goes. He's down. Desmond is left. Desmond's actually a really cool champ. One of my friends, he said that that's his favorite champ that he's trying to get, and he does not have yet, so he's working on that. All right, so Desmond is going down to 30%. It looks like we have it. And I would have to say my favorite hero would definitely have to be Blackhorn. I absolutely love the Tauren look. I played a lot of Tauren Druids in World of Warcraft. I played a lot of Night Elf Druids in World of Warcraft. And I played a lot of Night Elves and Taurens in general. So those were my 2 favorite. And the Tauren is really, really cool. We've just cleared Chapter 1, Stage 8 on Mythic difficulty. We got our 4-star pumpkin. We got some diamonds. I just claimed the advanced summoning crystal, so that is really awesome. In the next video, we're going to continue to progress together. I might do some work off camera to get these heroes leveled up, get them some glyphs, get them some skills upgraded. Hopefully, I can take Zatlux to 60. We shall see how that goes. I've been working on trying to get as many pumpkins as I can. And so in the next video, we're going to continue progressing together. This has been awesome. If you've made it this far, that means you're enjoying the content. If you click the subscribe button below, that will help me tremendously. I thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for hanging out, everybody, and I'll see you in the next video.